too, and it would seem so intuitive that that would be an aspect that all dentists would take part in, and simply by having somebody comfortably numb to
Right.
perform any smile or any procedure in the mouth, you could add this additional therapy that would enhance beyond just what teeth does.
Oh, absolutely. And like I said, when someone has this big, beautiful smile, and then you start to notice the little, you know what, the smile was the big thing. You know, I have to change my smile. Now you have the smile fixed, and they start noticing some little tiny details. But then again, it's details. They notice small details, and we are able to do that for them. We can help enhance the small details to help them disappear, you know, and to smooth lines and to kind of turn back the clock. And that's what's really neat. I mean, we just have so many just completely satisfied patients, and I mean, it's very exciting, and it's very exciting.
Really, really kind of a one-stop.
Right.
Come take care of your full aesthetics, make yourself look and feel better. Now, is that type of procedure something that's traditionally done just for females, for women?
Oh, no, absolutely not. We have
So men come in and do
men.
this very same
Oh,
thing.
absolutely. You know, men, a lot of times on the forehead, men, you know, have expression lines there, and they, as we start to age, and the more we use those muscles in the forehead, the lines get deeper and deeper. So when
Right.
you're talking about Botox and fillers, the sooner you catch the wrinkle, the line, the better it is, because you can smooth out the line much easier. You know, it's like taking a piece of paper, folding it and putting a crease in it, and then opening it back up. You kind of have this line that's
Right.
permanently placed on the paper. So if we can catch that line before it keeps getting deeper and deeper, you really can have much more of a benefit with the Botox and the fillers. So, but yes, absolutely, men definitely do it because it really helps on men with expression lines.
Amazing. I mean, in today's day and age, in particular, it's really something to be able to afford somebody the opportunities to look younger, feel better.
Right.
Altogether. Now, as we move from there, I mean, we're talking about facial aesthetics and cosmetic dentistry and stuff. Tell me a little about, do you have any patients that come to mind that just absolutely exemplify what we've talked about here today?
I do, and you know, every patient has a different reason why they do something. I have Kyle, who is one of my favorite patients. He was in high school. He's a senior in high school when he came to see me, and he had a bunch of spacing between his teeth, and it was something that had always bothered him. And he was getting ready for his senior photos and different things. You know, as when you're a teenager, you know, there's so many different things going on.
Very big
So
time.
it's a very big time in your life. And the spacing really bothered him. He's a great looking guy. So we did 6 veneers on him just to close up the spacing in the front of his mouth. And by the time he was done, I mean, he was hot to begin with, but but it really changed his life. And I mean,
Wow.
he cannot thank me enough. I mean, it just gave him the confidence when he's in, and to be in high school, like you just said. I mean, those are very tough. They can be very tough
Sure.
years. And he, I mean, could not have been more pleased. He was applying to colleges, and it just really gave him a boost of confidence.
You can hear in your voice the sense of pride.
Oh, yeah.
In the care. I mean, so this isn't just about just making people look better. You take this personally. This is.
I do take it personally, because when my job is to help them feel better about not only their smile, but in their lives, for them to have confidence. And most of our patients that are doing something like this, if it's facial aesthetic, it is to build confidence. You know, it's to make themselves feel better. And I think that's wonderful. I mean, you want to be the best you can be, and if it's changing something about your smile, and that helps you feel better about yourself, then absolutely, I think you should do it. Men, I mean, male, female, either way, I think, you know, if it makes you feel better about yourself, you should absolutely do something that helps you feel better about yourself. And that is what Kyle did. And his mom brought him in, and she was a big advocate of it because,
Sure.
you know, being a teenage, you know, he doesn't necessarily know what he wants to do, but you know, he's expressing his concerns to his mom, and his mom took the step to bring him in, and he could not be more delighted.
So you traditionally think this type of dentistry, this type of enhancement is strictly for older females. And obviously we've talked about the other line of aesthetics that you offer for males and females. And here's Kyle, who is high school, getting ready to go into college, and how life-changing can that be? Who else would fit in the category of some of the things that you're talking about? Do you have any other examples?
We do. Patsy would be another patient of mine that I would say. She's middle-aged, very good-looking woman. She had a lot of just old dentistry, traditional dentistry done in her mouth. Sure. Not that anything's wrong with that. It's just that, it was time as we start to age, it's time to change over a lot of that dentistry. And she wanted something that looked natural. You looked in her mouth, she had old crown, she had silver fillings, and it just didn't exemplify who Patsy is as a person. She's a beautiful lady, and she wanted her smile redone. She had some other issues, joint issues, pain issues. So we did quite a bit of work on Patsy, and you can see now. I mean, she's just absolutely, she's a stunning woman. I mean, and it has helped her in her life as well because of the confidence. And it's amazing what a smile can do for confidence, as we keep revisiting that. But it really does. I mean, to feel good about yourself, that's like going out and buying a brand new outfit because you're going to a special dinner or something. And people go out and buy a new outfit because it makes them feel good. It's just like, I mean, it just makes you feel good inside. You're putting on your best at that point.
This is like having one of those, that great outfit all the time.
Exactly. You don't have to get rid of it. It's always there, and you can smile and be comfortable, and that is the idea.
Wow.
So,
wow.
Yeah, that's another one.
That's awesome. Absolutely gorgeous. There's no doubt about it. Now, is something like that, is that very time consuming? I mean, does this take a long time to do something like that?
Normally we can finish something like this in about 2 visits. You come in, we kind of address everything, do the preparations, and then we come back and you get your final restoration. So the ideal situation would be visits for completing the case is usually 2 visits we can finish it in. So it's not time, it's not an all-day procedure. I mean, it's a couple hours.
Sure.
So it's quite amazing that in such a short period of time you can make such a life-altering change to someone's life.
Obviously, the skill level you bring to this to enable somebody and afford them that kind of change within a 2-visit episode or occurrence is beyond what the normal, general, traditional person would do. I mean, obviously, you've got a lot of training behind you.
Absolutely. And we do. And we spend with our team, my husband and myself, we spend a lot of time doing CE. We do study at the Las Vegas Institute, which is a advanced dental studies after you finish dental school.
Sure.
And it's, you learn everything there. I mean, it's cosmetics, the TMD, and we're talking about the joint, neuromuscular. That is their philosophy, and that is the philosophy we have chosen to follow. We have studied at different schools and different thoughts and philosophies, and this is what fit for us, and that's getting back to the philosophy. Everybody has a different philosophy of dentistry, and that's okay. This is what works for us, this is what works for our patients, and this is what we have results from. Very positive, great, wonderful, just quality of life results, and that's what we're looking for.
So Kim, all that's fantastic. I mean, all the information that you've shared with us today just really exemplifies exactly what you've talked about, at the level of service and the individualized care and all that. What people might not know out there is who is Kim Mowery, and what is it that you want to say to the people in the surrounding areas that potentially are looking for somebody just like you and the type of practice and the level of care that you provide? What is it that you'd want them to know about Kim Mowery?
I would like them to know they should definitely pick up the phone and give us a call to set up an appointment. We'd like to get to know you. We'd like you to come in to get to know us for a complimentary consultation. And if you're looking to just go into a practice that is probably just different than anything you've ever experienced before, personalized, quality, just comforting care, then please give us a call, and we would love to have you as a patient in the practice.
And your information's here on the screen.
Yes.
To have people contact you and,
yes.
and certainly afford them the options and the opportunity to become a patient in your practice.
Absolutely, we'd love to have them.
Kim, it has been an absolute pleasure to spend time with you today, and thank you for allowing Doc Talk to come in and learn a little bit about you and your practice and the transition and even a little bit of your family. And a lot of people don't really share that with too many people. So it's really been an honor and a pleasure to have you here, and I thank you for spending time with us.
Thank you, it's been a pleasure.
You've been watching Doc Talk with Dr. Matt Bynum and our lovely distinguished guest, Kim Mowery from Melbourne, Florida. Thank you all. We'll see you again soon.